Have you ever had that weird feeling that you've been here before? Like you're sure this moment has already happened, but you don't know when or where? Yes, we're talking about Déjà Vu. What is it and why does it actually happen? See, Déjà Vu is one of those things that's super tricky to study scientifically because, well, there's no actual button to press that says activate Déjà Vu. But the thing is that humans don't usually get this feeling until they're around 8 or 9 years old. It's most common in your teens and your 20s. And as you get older, it kind of chills out. So from that information, we really can assume that it really depends on how your brain grows and develops. Think of your brain like a supercomputer, processing everything you see and you experience. When you experience déjà vu, it's like your brain is glitching. It's making you think, hey, we've done this before, even though you know you haven't. Now, let's use a visual system to understand this better. Your eyes are seeing things and sending signals to the back of your brain where the visual cortex is. This is the part of your brain which sees stuff. But before it gets there, the signal takes a little detour to a place like the amygdala, which handles your emotional responses. And then there's another thing called tectum, which does some preliminary screening. It's like your brain's personal pre-screening room. Now, here's the wild part. People who are legally blind due to damage in their visual cortex can still navigate obstacle courses and even react to facial expressions without seeing anything. This phenomena is called blind sight. So basically, when these parts of your brains process the same event but at slightly different times, it's like your brain is going through déjà vu. Now you might be wondering, well, what could make these brain processes go out of sync? Well, it can be as tiny as harmless neurological glitch. People with chronic déjà vu often have brain damage in the temporal lobes, the parts of your brain that are like your brain's internal clocks. Now, does this all mean you should panic every time you experience déjà vu? Nah, don't worry, it's as common as getting a hypnagogic jerk. You know that thing when you're about to fall asleep and suddenly feel like you're falling and your body immediately jerks awake? Yeah, that's just your brain being extra cautious. Well, see, déjà vu isn't the only vu around. Meet pesque vu, or tip of the tongue. It's when you know something, but you just can't spit it out. It's like, what's that actor's name? You've seen that actor 100 times, but your brain is actually blocking the word because it's trying too hard to help. And then there's another type of vu called Déjà Vu, where something familiar suddenly seems so strange and so new. Have you ever repeated a word over and over until it sounds made up? Like there is no way, unfortunately, is a real word. This is basically Déjà Vu. So basically your brain is a crazy place. And déjà vu is just one of its many quirks. So, if you enjoyed this mind-bending journey, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you.